Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the audio version of the Cowpote Podcast. Obviously, we're live streaming and creaming on Spreaker.com. I call it Spreaker. And this audio version goes out to the iHeartRadio network, but it goes over to the most important site that we're talking about. It's called YouTube. The YouTube drama, the YouTube community, the YouTube drama. You can call us a dick riding video. It will be non-monetized. I want to have a suggestion for Mr. Pickleboy, A.K.A. Kidbehindthecamera, and Planet Randy. I want to give my 2 cents. I'm not your dick ride. I'm here to give some suggestions and astonishment of what's going on here in the YouTube community. Remember, our military veterans are domestic and abroad. We preach them very, very much to this country. Without them, I'm unable to speak to you in English as I speak and you listen to me. Hopefully this audio version comes to you with good sound and you're able to listen and understand what I'm talking to you about. Okay? Please practice safe sex. Whenever you're having it, make sure you use condoms, biblical pills. AIDS will kill you. Herpes will last forever. Okay? It's great to have children. Just make sure you want them because I think it's cool. So I do appreciate Snarky coming rolling, or Snarky over there coming in the pod. He'll be a tweeter trying the video, the audio version, wherever you're at. And like I said, don't drink and drive. Please call us or murder someone. We're live from the great state of Minnesota, land of 10th. I did some YouTube videos of my running around in the lake. Hope you enjoyed those 7 behavior on the GoPro. I was going to do a video. Sue Ellen is having surgery right now, and it was a little longer, and she was whining. I looked at it. I said, this is just not shopping at Cub. They're going to have to do some work on your foot. You're going to be crippled for 3 weeks and wearing a boot while we're in New York City seeing Bruce Springsteen on Broadway, and we'll go to the Tonight Show. Anyways, like I said, my name is Jeff, and we are from the Cowpote Podcast. I've been blogging for 15, talking and videoing myself for the last 10 here on the YouTube account, and we've come over here to Spreaker, and I've been part of this drama community, and I'm going to talk about a couple people. One I'm going to talk about, and I want him to lean in, is Pickleboy, Kidbehindthecamera. Okay? I've seen 6 videos. I don't care for it. And then there's Planet Randy, who needs to lean in as well. I've done my dick riding with Edward James Hubbard. Others such behavior, Deborah Daly, but I try to be creative and fun. I was just talking on the phone with the Bulldog about Pickleboy and what he should do some things with me, and we're collaborating with the YouTube detective Nifty Nation. And I want Pickleboy, if you hear this audio version, obviously you make a lot of money on here on the YouTube account. I know you keep behind the camera, and like I said, a lot of people hate you, but love the man you created, your father. And I'll be right up front. You're 21 when she's 15. I don't approve that kind of behavior, and a lot of child abuse in there we've talked about. You may not like it, but I'm not going to put money in your pocket. I'm not going to have a Hitler picture on my shirt, right? I don't wear names on the back of jerseys of athletes. Okay, I wear my heart on my sleeve. But I do see a lot of trolling on here, and people like to, dick ride Pickleboy. They don't like him, but they love the father. Like I said, you can't have it both ways. She may be good in bed, but she's crazy. You don't want to marry her. You want to wear an infomaniac, right? She's an infomaniac. She loves to have sex. Well, when you find out she cheats on you, well, you can't have both ways. She's hot as hell, but she's stupid. Get my point. So Pickleboy, I want to tell you something. You've got a great channel. You've created a lot of things. You've made a lot of money. Here's what I would do if I was Pickleboy. I would rebrand it to Pickleboy's Adventures. We talked about Pickleboy's Adventures. Because we talked with our girl, our good friend, Rose Studios. I think, young man, I think you're a creative man. I think your dad is gone. As your channel slowly dies, it's like the ship's sinking. You know, but you do nothing about it until it's too damn late. Or you have a disease, you have cancer, you don't go in to get it, it's too late and you die. My father passed away because he didn't listen to the doctor. He lifted the thing. His blood clot went to his head, and I found him dead in front of his yard. Okay, he didn't listen to the doctor. He's dead in 1989. Probably would have lived to be 80. My mother, I knew something was wrong with her for 2 years. She wouldn't tell me. There was blood in her stools. She died in a hospital in Arizona. My sister died on the toilet 888 in Denver because someone didn't follow her into the bathroom. She died on the toilet like Elvis. okay? Because choices were made, right? Poor choices get made by a lot of people. I try to make good choices every day, right? My strike got done yesterday, but I still can't live stream and stream. I tried hold of YouTube, but I have an hour wait time. Forget it. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I mean, I served my time in the penalty box that was issued to me by Fat Boy, Mr. Papa, right? We have people here. Haggy Rants has 24,000 subs, and that's great. Does nothing with it. I have 1,030. Great. We're happy for me, right? Like I said, I make more money on my blog and not on my website. Chris Ransom, draftutopia.com, draftutopia.com has a message board doesn't use. I help pay for it as a thank you for friendship. We don't speak because I don't like people coming on my podcast with bad sound, okay? You come on my show, you'll have good sound, or you can just go the F away. But Pickleboy, like Savage, who I know you don't like, I've told her she is the modern-day prostitute of YouTube. She had a lot of people in her live screaming yesterday. And who was making money on that Apple bottom ass? Oh, her pimp YouTube, right? I tried to drag that horse to water, but she refused to go down in the water, right? So Pickleboy, Mr. Michael Green, if you're listening to this audio version and looking to lean back in your chair, I want you to lean in. You have a great gift to make a lot of money, make a lot of changes. I would get rid of Kidbehindthecamera and call it Pickleboy's Adventures. I would take all your father's videos off of YouTube and start your own Pickleboy Adventures website with a message board, with all your clothing, just like that one African-American dude that was at the funeral of your father's. And have your own website. You become the pimp of your own stuff because you can control your destiny. Your father can live through you. That's fine if you do your podcast. But every time you put I've seen 6. It's your father, and I get it. I cared for a guy. I talked about it. And he went to lunch with his father every day for 20, 25 years. He died. It took him 10 years to get over that death, and he almost killed himself. But he finally, eventually, found a way to move on. Very wealthy man. And I get it. Man, a lot of your father built your career. I don't approve his behavior. Well documented, okay? A lot of people out here don't like you, like I said, but want to love your father. And Nifty Nation likes your father. I respectfully disagree with him, okay? He understands it. I have a friend of mine, Pickleboy, voted for Donald Trump. I voted for Mrs. Hillary Clinton. And she needed to win to save YouTube because Haggy Rants, we just talked about, no one cares because there's only one Howard Stern. But if you talk about that one guy, that African-American gentleman, has his own TV thing on YouTube, on his own website. I try to get Savage to do that. And Betacock, who, with Tina, beat at women. We'll get to her in a minute, too, as well. But you need to get your own website. Take all his videos, put them up, and then delete the channel. So you can make money on your father, and that's fine. Nothing wrong. I don't begrudge. I'm a capitalist, Mr. Michael Green. I like to make money. I make money at work. My wife makes money. We travel, okay? I like the carpetbagger. I could watch on him all day, but I don't have time. He does a lot of traveling. But I think you and your girlfriend, whatever her name is, I can't remember her name is, need to get a motorhome, bring a photographer with you, a video of her, and go on a Pickleboy's Adventures and have your own website. And I would eventually just get off of YouTube and have your own website and have a message board. And just do fun stuff. Get one of those big fat suits that people push you down, throw tomatoes, whatever. But the more you talk about your father, continue, people are going to get bored. Again, Pickleboy, it's like being a guy in a college. You come home on the weekends, he thinks, I've seen enough of that behavior. Okay? Or you own a Burger King, a bunch of Burger Kings, and your first date with some hickers, let's go to Burger King. Well, I worked there. Okay? When I worked at Perkins, Mr. Green, I really ever ate off the menu. I made myself something outrageous that wasn't on the menu. But what's that? Well, it's something I put together. Okay? I love in the kitchen. Again, I'm not here to dick ride you. Like I said, I don't have any of your shirts. Do not want any. I've sent out a Speculation Sports shirt and a hat to a little person here on YouTube. Will be on my board of directors. I like giving away my stuff. It's fun. I give away quality. Okay? But I think if you want to grow your channel, and you look at Haggy Rantser, He talked about Barack Hussein Obama. He talked about other people, and no one cares anymore. He was a brainwasher of young men. Mr. Obama lost. He took the apple ass of my podcast with him. And the trumpeter got in, and the man has nothing to talk about except gambling. People, poker's not what it used to be. They're taking those out of casinos in Vegas. I get poker. I played a few. I'm a blackjack player myself. Take down a hot piece of ass. Pickleboy takes Las Vegas. Go there for a week. There's an RV park over there. And have some fun on the road with your lovely girlfriend. Let's say ugly. I apologize. Your lovely girlfriend, right? Maybe get married in Vegas to her. Make her an honest woman. But clickbaiting people are going to get pissed. Just like that one African-American guy putting clickbaits in the front. That his channel's going away. Okay? I'm leaving. Then leave, right? But Mr. Micah Green, you need to do a couple things. You give Tina D $1,000, say, see you later, kiddo. We've laughed, we've cried, we've laughed, okay? See you later. And I don't hate on the woman, but goodbye. She needs to go off and be the she-devil and have her own brand and not mention anything. And then your punk brother, bitch, please, see you later, right? Move on to something more substantial. Be our bitch. Quit having me your heavy. I don't approve of this kind of behavior, which you're part of, okay? A lot of people are being threatened and doxxed on your behalf of people that use your strength and your money to do that. It's just like the mafia. Hey, Michael Green, I heard you called me. You want me to go take care of somebody for you? Go ahead. It doesn't work that way. But YouTube, in my mind, an African-American guy was bitching about YouTube. But he who has a goal sets the price. So if you have your own website, like I got my own blog in draftutopia.com, has his own website. He talks sissy ball, running ponytails, Major League bums, national felon, pumpkin ball. He plays hockey. He talks to him because he owns his content. Someone wanted to buy his website and I said, don't you dare sell that. Don't you dare. For all the work you've done, and I've done a little work for you. Don't you dare. Okay? But you have this chance to use your father's ability to move on. Get your own website. Get all your stuff off of YouTube and say, see you later. And control what comes into you. Unlike Savage, you may not like her. I get it. Okay? I said she had a lot of people in her chat room yesterday making absolutely nothing. Because her face is a commodity, and so is her personality as a commodity. She's a stubborn little bitch, and she knows it. And that's a complimentary thing towards her. I get it. Okay? I collaborate with a lot of people on different platforms for different ideas. I produce a lot of shows, okay, for people when I have a chance. People will call me for an idea. You may have stopped right now and don't care and piss and moan, that's fine. But you have the ability in the mind to move on and create, just like the old days, Mr. Green, companies would make money and then they'd create another company. And they'd create another company. Like I said, if I was lucky to have 2 million people following me on YouTube, especially children, I'd make them laugh. Not like the little moron who they should kick off, Logan Paul, who other people think is so great. You do have a chance to reach out and be something positive to people. Like I said, I do not approve of your father's behavior. Okay, I do not approve of abuse. I don't, okay? I think it's a great thing to have children that follow you. I coach hockey. Zane B is 18 right now. I've known since he was 14. He is on my board of directors. I met him in Chicago. He's going to go to Illinois. They did a thing on him in Chicago. I'm so proud of that young man. I'm so proud of him. He's achieved more in the 4 years I've achieved in a lifetime. He's going to college. That young man is going to change lives from his wheelchair. Okay? I'm always thrilled and privileged when a young man dials me up and come on to my show. Okay? Because he's smarter than I am. And much more worldly. The young man who will never walk a day in his life. Both him and Jamie C are affiliate of CP. But I love them both dearly. But you, Mr. Michael Green, you have a chance to take this channel to a different level because it's going to be too late when the ship is already underwater and the Titanic goes under. There's a lot of channels that are riddled on here that have fallen down. You got to open up your mind. And then the rap song, listen to it. I get it. But you're not a singer anymore than I am. I can do songs. I went out and did fun stuff in the snow and rolled around the snow in my GoPro and had some fun. You can do that on a higher level and go. Pickleboy takes Vegas. There's right behind Circus. There's a place you can go on there. Now, Pickleboy goes to NASCAR. See the country at the expense of your YouTube account. Bring your laptop. Upload your videos. A couple a day having fun. Like the carpetbagger does. You and Bridget. You must let your father rest. But you got to do this on your own website. A message where all the fans get together. And like Michelle Beadle says from ESPN, I block no one on mine as well. Take your best shot at me on Twitter. If you're not doing anything wrong, who cares about the haters? I don't care if people say, I've been accused, young man, of being a pedophile by one of your favorite listeners, Mr. Papa, the cesspool, the coach, the cockroach, Ray, Mrs. Rachel. I've been accused of being a felon. Do I care? No. It disturbs me that you're going to use that word. It's thrown around too much. Yes, you're no beast, man. So am I. Mr. Michael Green, Pickleboy, A.K.A. Kidbehindthecamera. It's time to go to the next level and be creative and give something fresh. Hot food hot, cold food cold, right? Get your own website. Make your own videos. Get your own message board. You control the money you come. You can't be you are a common day prostitute in a way, in a bigger form than Savage, who I tried to give her the tools to make good money, not to be famous. I think you're probably a nice guy. I think you're a little insecure. Like I said, this is not a dick riding, slamming a Pickleboy video. Like I've said, not a big fan of your behavior. But I'm a fan of when you have people that follow you. I think it's a great thing when I coach hockey and kids walk up to me later when they're grown men to remember me. It's a great thing. I was recognized on the train for who I was on my podcast. He pulled up my Twitter. Was this you? I recognize you. I follow you. That's a small thing for me. That's my fourth time people have mentioned me. Some little boy recognized me in an airport in Chicago. Are you Cowpote? And I said, yes. He goes, I like your videos. And he goes, speculation sports, we speculate you in. It was very nice. He was 13 years old. I shook his hand. It was nice. I mean, that's just me, okay? But you have a good chance to really go to the next level with the spirit of your father, but you got to let him go. You have to let him move on, okay? I didn't say you did. Not you. It's Ray from YouTube. You're snarky. Ray, the convicted felon of my board member. Not you, okay? Not you, okay? Ray. Okay, and that's fine. You want to throw that word around to go right ahead. I know who I am, everything else. Okay, people love to use that language around here, okay? They love it. But I was talking to, I asked Mifty if I should, because why don't you do it? You just do it. And I was going to do it in a video because Sue Ellen is getting surgery right now. They're taking her left inside of her paw down there, and she's going to get it straightened out because it's turning like a claw. And I got to go back at 4:30, pick her young ass up with a pizza. I was going to live stream, but I can't because I don't know why. I should be able to. I sat in the penalty box for 3 months for defending myself on a man that pointed something at me. But it is what it is. I don't create second accounts. But I challenge you and I dare you to lean in and think about the future of your channel and get a website and have it all under one roof and tell YouTube, thanks for the good times. They will follow you. People follow restaurants when they reopen, right? You know how it is, Michael. If you travel, I travel enough. I've been to Boston, downtown Boston, the Boston Maine Seafood Company, downtown Boston. Every time I go there, I walk up there and I have the clam chowder, and I have the lobster. And when we're going to go to New York, guess we're going to go have lunch. We're going to have lunch at Junior's. Sit at the bar, have the triple treat barbecue. Okay? Because it's what my comfort. Your comfort zone is, I get your father. You need to be outside that zone of your father. You need to be untethered. And go out with your girlfriend and be Pickleboy. And be yourself. And do something funny. Don't clickbait. Pickleboysadventures.com. with all your videos of your father, have your Angry Grandpa Corner, all the videos that you'll make money on. Because if they come to your website, young man, you'll be able to get clicks every time they come on. Because YouTube makes money on you. They will follow you. Build it and they will come, right? Like I said, I don't want people to think I'm dick riding or I'm all this and that. I am just trying to make a point to you, okay? Because a lot of people will either just despise you or they love you. And I get it. Some people latch on to people, whatever they may be in the house. You know, I was told by Debbie Daly that I deal with a lot of people on here on YouTube that are special needs. I disagree with that behavior. Okay, they don't check IDs on here. Okay, I'm up front who I am. I mean, I have my I make more money on my blog, Dragon Software, young man, and I blog. I'm a talking blog to you right now in the audio version. Okay, where this is going off to, YouTube. But I think it'd be epic if you would go on the road and do fun, safe things that someone would say that's funny. You don't bring in rifles or guns or anything that would hurt someone. You do something funny. You go on, you show the world what this great country has to offer, like the carpetbagger. You and your girlfriend, I don't think you work, have someone watch your house. You tell your brother, you tell Tina, listen, here's your money, I'm gone. I'm done with you guys. You tell Be Our Bitch, I don't need you anymore. Thanks a lot, I'm done. I'm going to go be Pickleboy. I'm going to be with you, my girlfriend. I can't remember her name, and I apologize. Well, come to me in a moment. I don't have my producer with me, Rugburn, who's usually my ear. I'm on my own. I'm untethered without my producer. Okay? Two people listening live, so what, right? Okay, I get it. When I do my live streams, it's usually 5, 10, whatever it may be, and I get it. But we have Haggy Rants, whose butt would look to poop. But, I mean, I'd be more than happy to come on my podcast, but I'm not going to throw you softballs, young man. Okay, that's why Tina would never come on, because I'd ask her, how much you being paid? What's your end game? She has said right out, your reality show is for real. If it's for real, you got a lot to answer for. She said it, not me. But your brother is just a punk, okay? I don't know if it's all drama or not. I don't know what to believe. I do believe violence is violence. We get a movie. I would love, with your ability to collaborate with you, to do a Taste Like Chicken, 20-minute shows, and, you know, cruise around with people. It'd be fun. You go into buildings like with your ability, Taste Like Chicken Comedy Hour, and you go into like some of these abandoned buildings and do 20-minute shows. Something funny. That would be the epic way to do it, is you 20-minute, a constant thing around the country. But you have a chance to take your channel the next and double you to 4 million. But also, if not, go to your own channel. And you control all the stuff. Everything you do, you control. Everything I do for you, as the song says, right? You can have a picture of file on the website, but you can't. When you clickbait them and use them, and it's just, like I said, 6. I see them all the time, and you clickbait. People are going to get pissed. They're going to want something new, something creative. That's why a lot of companies change their stuff every once in a while. Okay? I've been speculation sports. We speculate, you win. That's just me. My Blackhawks, it's been the Hawk. My Cowboys, it's been the Star. I've evolved in my life on my podcasting from a little bun licker over at Blog Talk, just talk shoe, to here to Spreaker with my mixer, talking to you, sir. I mean, I doubt if you listen to this, it's great, you've gone this far. I appreciate it. There'll be a lot of hate on here, a lot of dislikes, and that's fine. And I'll be unmonetized in this video, in this audio. Don't worry about it. I won't make any money on this. Okay? But you have a chance really to go to the next level when you leave your father behind. Have his legacy be your motivation, but don't live on that. It only goes so far. Only so far. People will just get sick and tired of hearing it, my friend. They will. I see a lot of people on here that will clickbait. That one African-American guy about his show. Oh, my God. YouTube's got me. I'm done. And there he's back. And he guess he's got his own website. Good. If you got a website, go over there then. Go over there. Go over there and build your own website. That's good. Whatever the hell was something TV. Great. I mean, eating McDonald's is only so fun for a while in Burger King. I mean, I don't know fast food, right? I'd rather watch somebody, like I said, the carpetbagger, travel around the country and see places that I have a chance to go to. You have that ability and that chance and the followers. Like I said, Haggy Rants, no one cares about it. His channel, I pronounced it dead on the 9th day of February, 2018. Head on backwards, legs up in the back, thinking he's Howard Stern. Far from it. He's a predator that preys on dumbass white boys. You can prey on people that are idiots or like to laugh and like cheap humor. That's fine. I prey on sports fans who like to laugh. Few and far between in originality. At the end of the day, Mr. Michael Green, the future of your channel is in your hands. If I was you, I'm in your chair. I'm on my own website. See you later. You delete, once you get all your videos up there, you do a final listen. You leave that one up here, the one up there on YouTube. Say, listen, unedited. This is Michael Green, Pickleboy. I want to thank all my friends over here on YouTube. All my videos will be over on my pickleboyadventures.com. Me and Bridget, there you go, the name, are now my friends. And we're going to go over there. We're going to see the United States, and we're going to have some fun. Come on over. We have a message board for you. You can have a monthly charity drive. They go on your behalf. Whatever it may be. You don't ask for any free stuff. Say, hey, this is our monthly charity. You go there, call it triggering, whatever it may be. I like helping paws. My mother has an angel program that I run. She's been gone since 1/11/12. And I'm able to reach out and help people as much as I can with money and gur, right? And I'm able to help out Helping Paws every year. We give $10,000. We buy 2 dogs. I name one after my mother or somebody my sister or somebody else. The dog is he or she dog is named. And I'm a privilege to go on the stage and walk the dog over to a person, he or she, it or whatever it may be, to a dog, to someone to help with whatever it may be. It can cost between 10 and 20 to train a dog to help someone in a wheelchair. It's a very strong thing to do when you can pick out where your gur can go to and money in your community. But you have a chance to tell YouTube, hey, thanks for the memories. I'm going to go someplace else. I'm going to take my card game to another room. Because YouTube is a dying channel because of all this behavior on here of hatred. I'm hated. I guarantee I'll get many dislikes on here. And I get it. I don't see snarky. I don't help GoFundMes. I don't know you. When I help my mother's charity, I read the paper, or I talk to the lawyer or the angel program I belong to, and we find something. I don't help out GoFundMes. You don't live in my community, nothing personal. If I see something in the paper, I will contact my lawyer, her lawyer, and say I'd like to help out that thing. I don't do GoFundMe. I'm sorry. I don't do that stuff. I would sit at a table with my mother when she was grooming, and they'd always go around the table. I've been called a helpless. I've been called a heartless little bastard by many people at get-togethers because they will go around the table and they'll ask if I want to give, and I'll inquire why. And usually the poor choices, I'll say, I decline. And the lady next to me, Margaret, will turn to me, and you are the heartless bastard. And I said, yes, I am. And that's why my mother gave this to me, because she knew I wouldn't just give it all away. I've never been afraid to say no, but I'd love to say yes. I don't go to hospitals. Okay? I don't do that kind of behavior. I don't need a link, so don't bother to waste your time. Okay? I try to help my community first. But let's talk about Pickleboy. Let's talk about a community of a man named Planet Randy who despises you but loves your father, right? So this, whatever it was, 66, whatever the hell it was, I get he's paralyzed. I get it. But you're not going to give me the Bosco kitty cat eyes, okay? I get it. People need help every single day. Okay? People get hurt. But Planet Randy got a shout out from Fat Boy, who pointed a gun at me and has done many of things and whatever. And then 66 went after him, and they put a picture of his house up and his phone numbers of his family, which I've always been, I don't like that behavior. And he left YouTube. Don't agree with it. Didn't like the guy. I don't like people that ask for money and scam here. I have a mixture to my left. Everything I have in my possession, either I bought at a pawn shop or I bought with my own money. I did find a GoPro in the bottom of the ocean one day, and then I promptly lost it in the bottom of Shady Oak Lake. I've got many cameras, and all my stuff I buy. Planet Randy was fine. He was a YouTuber, and he was a very good, really good scammer. Asking for money and grr. Prostituting you. Hated you. But loved the man you created. You can't have that both ways. You can't want to have unprotected sex and then bitch about the consequences. Right? Bareback it. Have fun. Spit in the tunnel. You're ovulating. And how'd this happen? Or all of a sudden, you're smashing gas. She has herpes and you get in the mouth. We should have a dental demo on. You get my point? It's a visual and I get it. I'm being distracted by my chat room from asking for money and for girl, and I get it. People need money all the time. That's what Mr. Trump is in the office for. He likes to give out money. Maybe be Russian. But I don't approve of that kind of behavior. Rosa Studios, Mr. Michael Green, has been harassed and threatened because she's speaking out against you. I've had people put pictures of me in their lap. W1 Network, because I had my hands well away from man's genitals in Las Vegas. Pipsqueak calls me the ball hugger. She must have saw the picture when she flew out to Las Vegas to get engaged to a man she barely knows. It's a great pic. Wearing my bitch boy radio shirt and we're having a good time in Vegas. He took a picture for himself. And next time in Vegas, I'm bringing a Speculation Sports hat with me. And I will recreate that picture with a Speculation Sports hat on for the young man. He wanted a bitch boy radio shirt. He loved it. I'm not giving my pennies in a wrap. Just don't ask for money on my podcast. I don't go on yours. Don't do it on mine. Okay? You want to help somebody? Go across the street and help someone in your community. Doctors with Borders. You want to adopt a child of color? There's plenty in your community that need to be adopted. Well, I like being anonymous when it comes to giving. Because once they find out who you are, they'll never stop asking. It's like a dog or a cat, right? Once you feed it, they come back. My friend calls me the Pleasant Millionaire. Well, it's really not my money, but it is what he always calls me. He goes, "You're just a pleasant millionaire, you little cocksucker." It is what it is. Called Gurr. Anyways, but I don't approve of the behavior that chased him off. And like I said, Planet Randy was just a spent condom. Wanting to get to 1,000. I'm monetized. So effing what? I have $430 in my bank account here on YouTube. Oh boy. Oh effing boy. Oh boy. So much Gurr, so much money. To make money on YouTube, it's few and far between. Okay? I can't live stream. Even though I'm out of the penalty box. My penalty is over. I'm on the ice. Let's go look real quick. But I'm going to go look. But I don't know. Mr. Green and Planet Randy. Whatever. You guys can hate the video, whatever. But I'm going to tell what, if anybody decided ever to threaten me or my family, I have a very serious problem with that behavior. I have a very hard time with that kind of stuff because I don't like that kind of stuff when people threaten to dox people. I don't like it. I never have and never will. Let's go over and see if. All right. Let's go see here. Channel. I'm still off it. Disabled live streaming. Still can't do it. Still, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know why. I community guidelines. It's done. I served my penalty. Events. Don't have any term. Due to terms of use of violation, access to live streaming has been restricted. I'm sorry, but, I mean, live now, upcoming. Oh, let's go over here. Completed. See here. I should be able to do it. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know what the problem is. So, I don't know. It is what it is. So I tried to do it, but anyways, I don't know. I served out my penalty for a strike, so it's too bad. I was hoping I'd be able to do a live stream for people tonight, and I know that the Weasel wanted to call in. Let's lend a man's voice to this podcast. Let's call Nifty Nation, shall we? I'm going to call Nifty Nation. Call Nifty, okay? See if his young ass is around. Weasel is live right now. I'm going to call Nifty Nation, okay? Asking for money drives me insane. Nope. No shawl, no call. Well, Nifty was not there, and I'm not going to call Savage. She's probably not around. She won't answer my phone anyways. But yeah, I don't know. As I sit here waiting for Sue Ellen, she's supposed to be out from under the knife at about 3:30 with a pizza. But it's too bad I can't live stream. But I don't know what the problem is. I mean, this is a strike out there looking at right now for whatever reason. I have no idea. So who knows? Strike's gone. Probably has to have go through the computer cycle. And if I send a message to YouTube, it's like Fort Knox. Hey, listen, I served my penalty. Come on now, But I don't know. I just see this behavior on here, the striking on here, and people striking each other on YouTube. Drives me insane because you don't like someone. I don't like Fat Boy. Am I going to strike him? No. I didn't strike his ass when he pulled that vape on me, where the hell it was. No. I responded. He pulled it down and then said I bullied him. Well, I couldn't show the proof to YouTube because it wasn't there, right? Like I said, didn't hate Randy playing. It's kind of fun to listen to. I don't like he's a scammer, but I do not approve of people that go to people's families. I've been against that from day one. I've never liked it. I have a man out there, governor, in Alabama, that gave up my cell phone number and put my wife's life in danger. That will be dealt with. He's in Alabama. I've never taken well to people when they issue a threat against my wife, because planes will go anywhere, and IPs are easily attained. That's the business I'm in. I have no problem showing someone's house. Do you know who I am? You threaten my wife. I'm not afraid of someone's house if I feel I have a credible threat. Like I've said, and I'll say it, I want you to lean in. I want you to lean into this audio version. 3 people have came by my house. One guy threatened me on Facebook. I was going to fly to Boston to swear out a complaint. The mother begged me not to. Okay, one went to jail. Broke parole. I get it. You don't like me. That's fine. You call me a name, but striking channels is a pussy way to do it. You simply don't watch. I had to put a strike on me because they felt my adult term with numbnuts and weasel, because she was using the word vulgar. So when a woman uses vulgar, well, we got to go protect the weasel, right? Got to go protect the weasel. A long blonde-haired woman, right? You defend yourself against people on here. Like I said, I've been called a pedophile, a felon, a weirdo, strange, because I've done videos with downstairs with my what do they call those things? Doll. What do they want to call those things? What are the dolls downstairs? We win at the state fair. Like all of a sudden, like I'm attracting children in my house because you do something different, threatening to rape people's daughters. That kind of behavior. But that's what they do. The pedophile word is used so freely here on YouTube. and also over here on Spreaker, that you wonder, well, is there someone in your family that's a pedophile and you know what one acts like? I guess it may be, whatever it may be. I have none that I know of. I will only call you that if you've been proven it. I'll call you a weirdo. Like I said, hey, your aunt's a predator. He's a predator of weak-minded white boys. That's what he is. Not a predator of hurting children. Okay? He's a predator of dumbass idiots. When he was doing his schnick for 8 years while Obama was in office, he pissed him about Obama. When he went away, he had nothing else to do because he was bored. He didn't know how to regroup, except head on backwards, half his face into his life. No one cares about his show anymore. No one cares. I will take my quality 8. I will take the quality. I get quantity. I'm not making money here on YouTube. I'm not going to get a viral video. But I would kill to have 24,000 people want to sub to me and watch my content and have 2 million like Pickleboy and travel around with the money he's making. Why in the hell are you in the house? Reinvent, get your own website, make your own grr, like draftutopia.com. And my blog. Make very good money on it because I blog and I talk about daily events. And a lot of people on here don't get outside YouTube. They don't do anything. This is their life. There was a good article about conspiracy theories here on YouTube. That people spend all their time on YouTube, so they get tied in, they get brainwashed into these conspiracy people on here making fun of the shooting in Florida. They're on here listening 20 on, 4 off. They sleep, masturbate, defecate, urinate, and have sex if they're lucky, watching YouPorn or Pornhub or whatever they're watching. It is real nice to go outside with my camera, they're saying walk around Shady Oak Lake and do some fun videos. They've gotten 8 to 10 to 20. Great. Somebody liked them. Great. I appreciate it. Good. I'm glad. I had a gas doing it. I spent an hour and a half outside in the snow, in my boots. My feet were cold with my GoPro camera that I paid for and had some fun on my YouTube account. You know, it is what it is. Am I going to make money on it? No. Do I have fun doing it? Hell yes. But people do sit on here on YouTube and lean in and listen to every word some of these people say when they're brainwashed. Talk about Debbie Daley and her behavior with that one idiot who our president looks like butt wipe looks up to poop, who said there was a pornography thing going on in a pizza parlor when Bill Hillary was. I can't remember what his name was. He's on YouTube. Loves to brainwash just like Sean Hannity. It's a shame that our 45th president listens to a brainwasher and a fearmonger over and a pill-popping pig over on Fox. We're unfair and we don't care. When our hardworking men and women of the armed forces write out every day, he doesn't read anything that's given to him. He listens. He doesn't read. He listens to Sean Hannity, Glenn Beck, the pill-popping pig, Mr. Rush Limbaugh. And then people will listen to fear-mongers on here, people that make up lies, fake news, and they believe it. And whatever Pickleboy says, whatever else says, like someone said on my show one time, Cowpote, you're saving souls and educating trolls. So I try to speak from the heart because I do read the paper every single day, ladies and gentlemen. I do. I really do. I've read the Pioneer Press this morning. I read the USA Today. I read the Tribune the next day because it comes in and I'm too late when I go. But it's a shame on here on YouTube. People are followers. And they lean in, everything they hear, they listen to. And they believe. Okay? I try to be real, concise, and funny. Make my point. It's called Speculation Sports. We speculate, damn it, you win. We guess on sports. When it comes to reality, we try to call out people and make our point. But I will not tolerate somebody putting up someone's phone number, their family, and threatening people's families. Close your eyes for a minute and think that's your family, someone threatening. Because they have a different opinion. Yeah, Planet Randy, he's a goofball, he's weird. I mean, it's epic, I get it, but come on. I don't know who's doing that. But there's ways to find out. There's ways to find out. And there's ways to go to his house, he or she. It's probably a child. Because like I was talking to Nifty, and he said, the 66, the kind of people that shoots people in the back of the head. You got to find a different hobby if that's what you're going to do. Me and Edward Hubbard have gone round in circles. That man owns Hagee Rant's soul. He owns Green Dream. Green Dream licks the balls of Hagee Rant's. Hagee Rant's show died on February 9th, 2018. I pronounced it dead on arrival. Without Pickleboy or Tina or anything else talking about Obama, he's gone. No one cares about poker. No one cares about other things he's done. If no one listens for them, yeah, he gets 2,000, great. Where's the other 10 gur? And I know what I get. But I go and punch a clock and work, drive a truck, finger money, cut cars in half, get nice checks. I incorporated myself. It's a nice thing. It's great to be able to help people, from a mother who has passed and myself. But I see a lot of this behavior on here. It drives me absolutely insane. But Planet Randy's Planet Randy. To drive him off and put up something about his family, I don't understand that. I think that was your family. Okay? He was a scammer, yeah, asking for crap. If you want to give it to them, that's their business. I'm not going to watch the guy. I'm not putting money in his pocket. He ran off. Either deleted or he put it on private. Like I said, he hates Pickleboy, but loves the person he created. Angry Grandpa. Never understood it. I understand why you destroy stuff mentally and physically. I don't understand it. I can't. Like I said, maybe that abuse is in your family, so it's better to them than you. It just not a big deal. Abuse is not something you make money on. It's something you spend money to prevent. I give money against child abuse, against people beating up people. I dedicate my shows to Speculation Sports all year long to people that are beaten by people that tell them they love them. Just like Adrian Peterson. Break off a switch, bitch. He hit a child and drew blood from him to make a point. It's a problem in the African-American community. Is back when my ancestors beat slaves with whips to draw blood. They think that's how it's done. It doesn't work that way. Not in my family, and sure not in my way. I mean, this is, who knows when listen to this, but I'll probably get 80 views and a lot of hate on here and dislikes, and you're a dink. Whatever, that's fine. I hope he sits back and listens to the whole thing, headset on, and listens, and maybe does take all the stuff down and put it on a website, and it's the Pickleboy's adventure, and it's about him and his girlfriend, Bridget. Takes on the world, goes around and films stuff, be funny, makes fun of himself, but keeps within reason. People can laugh at it and make their day. I don't know. Will he? I doubt it. I think he's in a comfort zone. He needs to go outside the comfort zone. He needs to go drive in a snowstorm and a little rice burner. Okay? Pickleboy, the Uber driver. He drives Uber driver. He Ubers. Pickleboy drives Uber driver. Can you imagine Pickleboy being an Uber driver? Yep, Pickleboy, the bellboy. Humping luggage for a whole week. Free of charge. $1 a day he'll charge them. Pickleboy, the bellboy. Pickleboy, the Uber driver. Deckhand. David's in the building. Appreciate it. At least you're not asking for money. And Gur, how are you? Good to see a board member in the facility on the Cowpole podcast. We're sending out a shirt and a hat today to a board member. This person should do a show on Wednesday, and you will see this person eating Earls. We have another board member on Speculation Sports. We speculate. Damn it, you win. Like I said, I don't understand it. Like I said, I'm good. I can't live stream today because for some reason I'm still on for some. The strike is gone. I don't know. Computer's got to reshuffle, whatever, but I served my 5-minute major in the penalty box for YouTube for defending myself, and whatever. It is what it is, bitch. But this is just like live streaming. It's just visual. It's just verbal. What time is it? Well, we must get going. We got to go pick. I'm supposed to. Okay? It won't let me. So maybe get back with Stu. Well, if not, I'll live stream on Wednesday. And you can call the show I work tomorrow instead of tonight because I don't get Sue Ellen. She's getting her left toe straightened out, and she's going to hang around the house for 3 weeks and be a Hebrew slave and catch up on binge watching. I did watch Amazing Race the other day. I tell you, the day the blacklist leaves, I will be very pissed off. And I think it's going to be done. I'm going to be really pissed off. I do want to go Amazing Race. How about Fat Boy does Amazing Race with Bridget? What do you think, Fat Boy? No, excuse me. Pickleboy, lean in. You and Bridget apply for Amazing Race. And then I'll take over Pickleboy while you're gone. I'll fill in the void. I'll do fun, dumb videos. You go on Amazing Race with Bridget. Okay? That's what I want to see. Pickleboy and Amazing Race. That'd be epic. Or Pickleboy and Survivor. That would be epic. I'm just telling you. Have your own website. Pickleboy Adventures. Bitch! Message board. I can go on there and troll you. Tell your brother to go away. Tell Tina, peel off a gur. Say, listen, I don't care about you anymore. You're a spent condom. Move on. That's what I got to say. She looked at me when she was getting checked in. I'm not going to hang around. I'm going to do a show and save a troll. She goes, imagine. I said, I'm not going to sit around here and look at a bunch of old people. You get your foot straightened out. I'll go lie creaming and screaming. That's what I told her to do. So I tried to call Nifty. He won't answer. I don't want to call Savage. Surely don't want to call the Weasel. She has no idea about Pickleboy. She's scatterbrained. Why bother, right? So it is what it is. But, whatever. This is going to go up on the YouTube, go up on the iHeartRadio network, and be like, who the hell's Pickleboy? Who the hell's Kidbehindthecamera? But I do not like people threatening people's families here on YouTube. It's not a cool thing. Okay? It's not cool. Don't approve that behavior. Shout out Debbie Daly out there. Refused to come on my show the other day. I'm not working with special needs on here. I am not working with special needs here on YouTube, okay? People you deal with on there, Kurt, Jewish Punk, Midnight Masturbator, those are special needs, okay? Everything except Goose, the one of you and me, who can ride like a stolen bicycle. Those other idiots are all your special needs. Okay, Deborah Daly, Miss Herpley Jerpley out there? Lean in, Miss Deborah. Call the show. And I mean call the show. I could try to call her now. Call Deborah Daly right now. Call that snatch. Before I go out on the road. Call this Deborah. What the hell's that all about? Miss Deborah. I'll call it Deborah. Just Skype line. Deborah. I'm not going to say. No Deborah. No herpes. Bitch. Bitch. Fine. Where you going to be? When I answer the phone, when I call. She never answers the phone. Call the show. I know when to call. I talked to him today for a little bit. He called me. I called Georgia Peach. What the hell is this all about? Oh, there he is. Call Georgia Peach before we end this thing out. I'm trolling for listeners. Callers. That's what I'm doing. It's called trolling. Call the show. Georgia Peach. Bitch.
Hey, this is Matt.
Fine. That's what you want to be about. I don't answer the phone. I just talked to him today, too. He's driving his rice around teaching tennis. Yeah, right. Uh-huh. Yeah, we know you're teaching tennis. Here, put this ball here. I'll put that there, and I'll stroke you here. Yeah, uh-huh. Uh-huh. Bitch. Well, I'm half naked. I got no shirt on. What hat do I have on today? I have the Philadelphia Idiots championship hat. No, what do I have on? What do I have on? Oh, I have the Pittsburgh Pansy hat on. Championship hat for the Weasel. So it is what it is. Oh, my God. Anyways, we're going to head down the road, put some clothes on, jump in her little SCRV, which is like a little rocket crotch little thing. So I'm going to run and pick her young ass up. She gets in a boot and have pizza tonight and cuddle on the couch and probably watch some Blacklist. Love that show. Thank God the Olympics are over. Thank God for small favors. It's over. Pumpkin ball, all the prostitution in the prostitutes in college, NCAA. No. Grr being passed around in thou. No. Have a seniors high school draft. Okay, that's all you gotta do in pumpkin ball. They can play for 3 years in the minor team, some grr. Dude, that's a bunch of crap. Like, wow, yeah, what do you think? No. We're going to have the March Madness. Just going to drive me insane. I can't wait till April comes around. Pumpkin ball is done. We get into June and July, and the national felony kicks back in. Fire up the NFL pod, Speculative Sports, start throwing out gambling money. Start calling out Block Island and the Pencil Dick, our Weasel, and her pathetic team, like Cowgirls and the Queens, and Bandwagon, the Idiots, all the way to the Super Bowl and two-step, and call out Georgia Peach and his Atlanta Fakers and their behavior. They're not going to be two-stepping in Atlanta. Don't worry about that. Bitch! It might be a Pennsylvania Super Bowl. It could be the Pencil Dick and the Pipsqueak, not the other Pipsqueak. Oh, shout out there to Miss Queenie calling out Pipsqueak. She got all mad. She called shout out little Queenie out there. Unofficial board member Spec called out Pipsqueak over on YouTube. But Pipsqueak, the head coach with the Weasel, the quarterback of Philadelphia Idiots. You might have Pencil Dick. You might have Hamburger Helper, two-step in Atlanta, the UFO, the unidentified football object. Ugliest stadium, next one here in the great state of Minnesota. Noah's Ark, the pole between 4th and 6th. Go by it today. Not once, but twice. Downtown's back to chaotic, catching up for 2 weeks, being forced by the Nashville and not doing construction. They didn't want to have it be a mess. Well, we're back to work. Anyways, well, we have to get some clothes on. Quit watching RedTube, that kind of behavior. Anyways, and Pornhub, whatever. You know, it is what it is. I do thank you to listen to this audio version. People coming in, asking for money or whatever it may be. At Block Island, everybody out there. The Weasel. Modern day prostitute, prostitute. Her name is Savage, the apple bottom of the podcast, the bulldog, the convicted felon out there, Ray. Yeah, I saw that. A lot of stuff going on in the National Hockey that the drunks play. But live from the great state of Minnesota, the land of 10th of the couple. My name is Jeff, the Capo Podcast. Again, Kidbehindthecamera, you have your chance to make a difference, right? Planet Randy, just come on back. I mean, but don't be doxing people out there, okay? Behave. Our military veterans are domestic and abroad. They run to fire. They run to gunshots. And the men and women in blue, Air Force, Army, Marine, the Navy Uniform, National Guard, thank you so much. They run to fires and they run to gunfire. Along with the guy in Florida. Ted the Talking Head, a founding member of Speculation Sports, still will run to gunfire. Don't drink and drive. Please call us and murder someone. Pick the phone. You'll be a convicted felon in old Canada like Beta Cock. You can't go to Canada, go fishing. All right? Don't murder someone. Shout out Debbie Dale, her piece of podcast, and Todd Morris, both board members. And Vince the Bay, and the One Angry Jew, and the Skype assholes. You hate us. Snake. He's a Pencil Dick fan. He's from the Skype assholes. Please press safe sex. Your smashy gash dental dam. Want to go bareback? Well, it's going to happen. Things like kids, children, yeah. Pop out of your belly, a child. You want a child of color? I get it. Plenty of them here in this country. Out of diapers. Would love to have a home. And special needs. Zane B out there going to make some, and also his partner in crime, the owner of Jamie C. Sports, and he is the 52nd champion. Jamie C. Sports and the Philadelphia Eagles. He's out there. Jamie C. Sports, a founding member of Spec 2 as well, has a hat and shirt. In the city of brotherly shelter, of animals and savages. Toodaloo 52. They go two-step. Sorry, Block Island. Baby Maker got embarrassed. The video cheater couldn't cheat his way. Your buddy, defensive coordinator, went over the Motor City kitties. Meow, meow, meow. Because I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky.